Hello everybody, my name is Mars. You are joining Encouragement Kitchen. Today we're going to do something with lacinato kale. This is a very nutritious kale. Isn't kale funny? It's like totally making this comeback. It's like that weird thing that as a kid I used to see on my plate with kind of slimy orange in it or something, and I'd be like, blah. Plus eating it sometimes super raw on the plate feels like you're eating, I don't know, a Brillo pad. It can be very rough. So things need to happen with kale to make it more interesting or delicious. It can have a bitter flavor to it. Personally, I've grown to love it. I really have. But if you're just a brand new kale eater, you know, there are some things that you can do to experiment to make it delicious for you. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use the lacinato, as I said. It's kind of a spear-shaped kale. This was 2 for $4 a bunch. And I'm going to just slice it. So what I like to do is I like to lay a few leaves on top of each other. And I hope you can see this in the video. You just kind of stack them a little bit so that they have a nice, let me get this out of the way. Yeah, so you can do more than one. Hello. Make your life easy. And then I like to just kind of roll them. Duh. And that makes them even easier. Take my knife, make sure you have your fingers out of the way, and just make a really thin shred out of them. Look at that. Yum. So I'm going to bring this a little bit closer. It's almost like a slaw. See that? It's real thin. It's like 1/8 of an inch. And you can do that when you roll them up. And just make it easy on yourself. And plus, it goes faster. And guess what? It doesn't have to be perfect, right? I like to use the ribs. Some people like to take the ribs out, saying that they're too bitter. Now think about it. That's like the main artery of the nutritional value of the kale. So I like to keep the rib in. To me, it adds a little bit of texture, and it adds, you know, a lot of nutrition. Plus, I like to make things easy for myself and not necessarily have to de-rib every leaf of kale. So again, take it, stack it, roll it, slice it, okay? And then you kind of get this little thing going on. I go ahead and I take it all the way to the end. If it comes unrolled, just roll it back up. Ta-da. Sometimes you want to draw your knife over the kale instead of trying to chop through it. Maybe draw it first and then slice it. Give it a little bit of a heads up. Okay? Ta-da! Now when you get down to the bottom, your rib is going to get bigger. But that just, as I said, I like it. It gives it a little bit more of a texture. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to marinate the kale. And I hope you're very well. I hope that you will let me know if you have any suggestions or if you have any questions. Now you can smell this. It smells kind of like fresh cut grass. And look at this. It's like a beautiful shred. So thank you for joining me on Encouragement Kitchen. I hope this helps you. And take good care.